Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Mile High Treasure Hunters. This is Big Frank. Uncle B is on his way down. He is upstairs taking care of a couple things. I think he's got the microwave guy that just showed up, so he will be back with us shortly. So, hey, just want to let's go down the line and see who's in the chat right off the bat. Who's going to get rained on with them buffet points? Look at that. Joseph first in house. It's gonna get hailed on. We don't make it rain, we make it hail. Matt, the Phoenix Flipper, what's up? Aaron, my Queen E, what's up? The wrestling champion of the world, Miss talks a lot. She was dropping names last night on the wrestling show. She said the best offer King was feeding her the info, but I think she's a closet wrestling fan personally. But you know, Chris, Cajun Reseller, what's up? Uncle B, what's your you're talking about Aaron got a new logo? What? Nikki, we were following each other all day yesterday during the all the different chats. Excellent live show last night. I appreciate the huge shout out with the Travis the Trout. You got Rev. Thank you guys so much. Love you guys. Just me, Kathy. What's up? Frank the Tatted Picker. What's up? So what's good, everybody? What is going on? What is good? What are we selling? What are we sourcing? What are we finding? Talk to me. What do we got? Curious as to anybody do any homework last night? We gave you guys a little bit of homework, said, bring it with some bolos, something that you guys are surprised you sold it for so much, or something like that to that effect. Did you guys find anything? Did you is something selling that's really hot right now that you weren't selling before and all of a sudden it's selling? For me, yesterday I had 3 different Star Wars sales yesterday. But then my wrestling sales have gone down. My wrestling figures, I was selling at least one a day for about a 2.5 week span, almost 3 week span, I would say. That has actually dried up, but now Star Wars is hot now. So I always tell Uncle B, I'm like, Jimmy, I said, every time I think I got something figured out when it comes to eBay, they let me know, no, you don't, Frank. This is just like Aaron. I think I got it figured out. I didn't know she was a closet wrestling junkie. Come to find out she is. So look at this. What's weird? I got this white UPS. Hey Jimmy, look at this.
What's up?
Were you listening, Jimmy? Did was it the microwave guy coming to fix the microwave?
It was a UPS Brown delivery, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then I had a fax come in. Who we got here today?
LSP Landshark Picker just dropped in. What's up?
I just took on my mortal enemy stairs. Hold on a second.
Stairs? Look, if I have a USPS box halfway on my screen, I'm almost human color again.
Right? You still look like Michael J. Fox's family, though.
Right. I'm slowly fading into this. I should be able to adjust a little bit.
What's going on in the chat? I got to catch up. Did we say hello to everybody?
I did. I asked everybody if they did their homework. We sent them with a little bit of homework last night, asking for some bolos so we can take a look at them. So hopefully we get some bolos jumping in. Hey, big news for this girl. Where is she at? Not you, Aaron, but this girl. She got that 1,000. She got the 1K this morning. Girl, You know, it's kind of like 1A and 1B. Rev deserves to be over 1,000, and so does she. But I don't know who comes first though, 1A or 1B. Take your pick, you know. And Nikki T, obviously with Rev, so I don't ever forget Nikki. Kelly Hustle, Calvin, what's up, buddy?
Calvin? Craig's here. LSP. I don't know if I saw him earlier. What is
Yes,
Bolo?
sir.
I don't know. We could come up with some fun stuff with that, though.
Bolo is a tie that Philip Rivers wears a lot. It's leather, typically tooled. Uh-oh. Matt's got a toy haul with some WWE figures, Transformers.
I got a toy haul video coming too. I just got done editing it. I'm gonna premiere it.
I gotta pop my picture up of my we talked about the other day, I don't know if you remember, Jimmy, we were talking about, you know, that one item, if you could find it in the wild or whatever, and I found mine yesterday, but as Goodwill always does, they overpriced it, in my opinion, so I had to walk away from it.
Right. That's Goodwill for you. I'm surprised it wasn't sold online.
Right. So I'll bring up the picture here in a moment. It pained me to walk away from it.
Frank will tell you, I've sniped that game quite a few times, NCAA.
Yes.
2014. There was one time at a thrift store, I saw it in the cage, remember? And it was all open.
I'm yet to find one of those, and you're probably up like 5-0 on me in regards to finding those.
I found one. Mostly Xbox 360s, but I think I found at least. I know I found one PS3 copy, maybe two. I've seen like literally. I've gotten two from the same thrift store. Remember the one in Brighton?
Yeah.
Two from that thrift store. They keep them in the cage, and I was like, it was in the cage. I was like, huh? And then one time I bought a lot of PS3 games for $60, and it was in that lot of PS3 games. So yeah, I found it quite a few times. I've been lucky, I guess.
So if I stand like this and do the show like this, I look normal again.
You might have to rearrange your room back.
Yeah, I might have to, because this is starting to.
Yeah, that's not working right there.
Yeah, I gotta have this.
There you go.
That's somewhat helps. So here is my
Andy.
Andy, what's up, buddy?
Yeah, I didn't get 150 for mine when I sold them. I know they're going for, but another Bolo, guys, is the 2013 version is going up a lot as well. So if you can find NCAA football 13, that's might be around $40 if I remember last time I checked. So that's now a Bolo if you ask me.
So this is what we went to the Goodwill after the show yesterday afternoon. Me and Amanda and my daughter Samantha, and I turned and looked on one of the clothes racks, and this was staring at me dead in the face. And I opened it up, and it had some of the accessories for it, but it was by no means was it complete. And I noticed on the trap door, that's got the little plastic piece that slides it open, locks it and unlocks it, was broken.
Right.
And so people in the chat give me a 1 or a 2. 1, am I dumb for walking away from it? Or 2, was I smart for walking away from it? They wanted $25.99 for it. The comps I saw were $50 without, a lot of the accessories.
Right.
But Nana Tink, what's up? Maggie Doodle, did we say hi to her yet?
I might have.
Andy doesn't have any ranch, so I could have swore I gave him ranch the other day when he was on here. Maybe it was you that didn't have ranch for him yesterday, or
yeah, I don't remember. I probably would have bought it for maybe me. I don't know though. I wouldn't want to ship it for that low of a profit. I wouldn't want to ship it for that low amount, because that's a pain in the butt to ship.
Yeah, it was. Like I said, by no means was it complete by any stretch. I mean, it was, it was in good shape considering the age, 30 plus years old, almost 40 years old. But
it's nothing like us then.
Yeah.
It's in good shape. We are in bad shape for 30, 40 years.
Yeah, I'm in horrible condition for 44.
Oh, shoot. So what other bolos do we have going on out there? I'd have to look to see what I got for a bolo. A Toshiba DVR 620 is a bolo.
Right. I saw that in your video last night. I didn't watch it live, but I went back and watched it. And, we were talking about it yesterday. I guess I missed the part about when, that thing was sealed, man.
Yeah, it's sealed. Yep.
Holy crap. You talk about a...
My thing is, should I open it up and see if it's all there? I'd hate to sell it and then have it not all be there, but that tape's never been broken. I've double checked it. It's the original tape and it's never been broken.
Yeah, if it's factory, if it looks like the factory taping is all intact, question out there for the people in the chat, would it be worth, is it going to drop the price significantly if you open box it as opposed to a new in box? You know what I mean?
If I open up one side and I make sure everything's legit and in there, I can tape it back up and still call it new. Because if it's all legit in there and it's all still in the, like the foam and everything is still intact and still wrapped in whatever it's wrapped in, then I can just throw some tape on it and still call it new. Because it's not like they're going to get it and say, oh, this tape has been replaced, even though everything inside is still brand new. Maybe they would. I don't know. I think I'm going to do it just to be safe and sorry.
Yeah, because, is there, Gary, what's up, buddy?
What up?
Is there going to be, is your target audience going to be that person that wants completely factory sealed and they're willing to pay $500 for that? You know what I mean? I
think whoever buys it's going to use it. They're not. I don't think that's a collectible item. That's a cool picture that Wes Max has. He's holding up all those video games. He's all, what up?
So yeah, that walked away from the Castle Grayskull. That was a little. I haven't seen Dan in yet. He's probably a little worn out from all that wrestling talk last night, and
he got overhyped for it.
Yeah, I know he told me he's getting ready. He gave us a little pre-show sneak preview of him when he jumps in.
He got into that a little too much.
Right.
Oops. That face paint though. That face paint is on point. It looks like his head is turned to the side, but it's not.
You know what it was? He had one of his wrestling boots on and the other one off, and so he was at a little bit of an angle when he was putting on his
Gotcha. That's funny.
Yeah, me and Amanda might be doing some restructuring of the room. I got some ideas, babe. I think we'll be good. If we take our bed out of our bedroom, I can move a couple shelves into our bedroom. We'll just start sleeping on the couch, side by side of the recliners.
That's funny.
Has anybody had any Joey Bada Bing sightings?
You have. Oh, I see what you're doing.
Because
that backdrop for the whole show. It worked.
Don't want to make it the backdrop for the show?
Well, that's what I kind of made it for. That way, see how it's
strategic.
Oh, yeah. I get where everything will be on that. The only thing that will get covered up is the live, but that's fine.
Yep, I know what you're saying now. Yeah, because I kind of goofed this up, so I need to fix this. Hold on. Bear with me. I didn't have my coffee this morning or my power
some ideas.
Rockstar.
Let's put shelving in our bedroom. Famous last words.
Yeah, exactly, Joseph. Babe, hear me out. Hear me out. No, it would be a shelf room, I guess, would be the term for it now. Never ending saga. What's up? Yeah, so I think I might be onto something with this whole bedroom thing.
Look at that.
That should be like that.
Right.
Bear with me, folks. I'm just, So this is Joey Bada Bing, because of course Dan, always working hard. He was able to verify that there is an autobiography coming out about Joey Bada Bing. Once he hit that 1K mark, he's like Mr. Big Shot now. So here's his autobiography.
But like, shouldn't that be like too nice to be a fella?
And something tells me, with all my mafioso talk teasing him, I believe that might be my dead body in the bottom of this picture, if I'm not mistaken.
Joey Babyface 22.
Yeah.
Joey, just a little too nice to be a good fella. That's a
He literally is the good fella. Uh-oh, video game auction.
What?
Simply Dana, what's up?
Slide. That's a picture of you after you spun on the slip. Now we got to add that picture, Dan. You got to add that picture of Frank at the bottom of the slip and slide to that, that picture. You can make that happen. That'd be great, Dan.
There, now I got my stink cloud behind me again.
That's funny. I'm sure you guys will see that in the future, the near future. Frank's slip and slide corpse at the bottom of that.
Oops, I got to get rid of this comment real quick.
That guy's in better shape than when you stopped on the slip and slide.
Right? And he doesn't even have a pulse anymore, and he's still doing better than me.
Oh my god. That could be me, but we don't have pictures of me when I landed. Like that picture that Dan made of me falling through the roof does not do any justice for the way I landed. I was not laughing, for starters. I was much more stealth back then. And like,
you needed to put
half my body was on the counter and the other half of my body was in the cavity where the oven goes. And yeah, and I had a hole in my foot. Don't judge me, ISIS.
Oh man, that's funny.
So what's the bolo? The bolo effect. Let me see.
We gotta check out my cool little bolo that I got yesterday. Hold on. I gotta turn my cam off for this real quick.
Uh-oh. Just so you guys know, that's not an actual picture of me falling through the roof.
This is my little ode to Aaron. Look what I scored. Not for the action figure size, but
hey, a Woody hat.
I got me a real full-size Woody hat. The cool thing about this, as soon as I spotted it, remember, I think it was Anthony said during Ecom and Beyond one day that when you're looking for Disney stuff, always try to especially look for the Disney parks merchandise. I saw this, I was like, $3, I'll buy this. And yeah, comps are like $40 to $60 on this thing. So
yeah.
It's got a really cool metal, almost like, I'm not going to call it a badge, but it's got a really cool metal Woody logo deal on it. It's got the Proud Souls barbecue bull skull or a cow skull or whatever.
People are bidding on it right now.
Right?
I think West Mex started bidding on it. What's up, Nate? What up? 2450 is where we're at. Do I have 2475? Do I have 2450? Do I have 24%? I can't do that. 2450. Do I have 2475? 2450.
Look at Frankie's comment. I put the hat on. I got lice. Like a rhinestone cowboy.
No.
Those are the only lyrics I know to that song.
He's more of an urban cowboy.
Right? I used to live in a trailer behind a bar at one time, just like in the movie Urban Cowboy. So I think I'm onto something.
Right.
Of course, I don't have that glorious. What do they call that chin? I call it the butt chin, obviously. But what do they call that chin? Like
my son has? I don't know.
Like Jim Carrey got in Me, Myself, and Irene. Lady 1K Hayes.
A real Spartacus looking mother. He's a real Spartacus looking mother. That part cracks me up, man. He's all.
I always liked, hey, Georgina, what's up? Cleft chin. That's what I was going to say, but I didn't know if that was wrong, and then I would get teased for the rest of the show.
Oh, man, that's funny.
What's going on this? Whoa.
I have a not so funny story to tell about a cleft chin.
Do tell.
Sonia kicked my butt. It's so bad. Sonia used to watch. Anybody ever watch that show Nip Tuck?
Yes, I've watched it a couple times.
So my wife Sonia watched that show, and I like dreaded. She'd be like telling me stories of it. I was like, oh god, this show's terrible. And so she would tell me a story, and and one of the episodes, I guess, one of the guys found out that a kid wasn't his because the kid had the cleft chin. And in the story, they said it's impossible. The dad has to have had it for the kid to have it. And so I was like, really? I was like, because our son Kobe has one. And believe it or not, under this chin, I don't have. I mean, under this, I don't have a chin. So I was like, so you're saying it's impossible? Our son has one, and I don't. So she was like,
time for to go talk to Mr. DNA.
So it was funny because then she's like, well, it's just a show.
She was all preaching facts about it until that came up. Oh no, this is all just fake. This is just, it's for the effect on the show.
So anyways, my dad actually has a really distinct one. So
yes, I do remember your dad had a cleft chin. Honestly,
I know it's not true, but my wife was telling me that story, and I thought it was pretty hilarious. I was like, really?
Do pray tell. Hold on, we
hashtag milkman with cleft chin. What do we got here? Yes, the whole slip and slide.
I'm working on it right now. So
oh my gosh.
So what amazes me is this guy is able to do some amazing things on his computer, all while being dressed like this with spikes on. You know, he's for some reason he's caressing that stapler like he's
because he does actual cut and paste. It's not cut and paste on a computer. He actually takes scissors.
Right. He's amazing with scissors and glue sticks, folks.
Yep.
Look at this. We got the updated autobiography for near a bad fellow.
That's perfect. I like that he left the slip and slide. That's a real weird animal.
The road.
What's up, Tommy? We're just having a little bit of fun with Joey Bada Bing and Frank's. Oh, Frank. Oh my gosh.
That's hilarious. Road Warrior Danimal.
He got a little bit too much into that show last night. He was when the show was over, he went straight to face paint.
Right? He was like
makeup, and he was like, "Let's do this."
He's like, "I'm ready to work, brother. Let's do this."
Damn. Oh, shoot.
We need to get this picture. Dan, you're on this. Nate, Anthony, Jimmy, me, and you. The four swordsmen with our IT guy.
I'm not the guy on the right. I'm not wearing those. I'm not wearing that outfit.
The extremely short tights there. I'm still curious as to why they felt the need to wear a jacket with wrestling tights. Like,
yeah, I'm not sure.
That's more money,
Oh, that was for your show last night?
Yeah. I saw some of the little deals on my. Yeah, we talked about the ever famous, WCW they thought they would get away with having this guy because there would be absolutely zero connection to Spider-Man with this guy. The world famous Arachna man, no connection to Spider-Man whatsoever with that one. I mean,
yeah, that's a terrible idea.
We got to upgrade the beard on that first, though. Yeah. Chris, why not? You've shown. I'm assuming that's your face in that in your little what do they call those things? Avatar, right? Am I correct?
Not sure what it is. Is that your picture? I think he's incognito. We got to talk about that, Chris, because if you're going to come on, I guess you could just come on the show for the sports show and just talk. Just put your logo up.
Yeah, you can just be like this the whole time.
Yeah. Because we got to have you on the sports show when we talk Saints and anything college football. Actually, you need to be our college football expert. I'm just saying. Because I don't know college sports that well. We need a college football expert. At least if you're in the chat, you can be our college football expert. It's just underwear and jackets. That's how we do.
Yes, that is. So, Nate Dogg, before, we got to enhance that beard a little bit. I'll be the Barry Windham. Anthony, since he really was a wrestler, he's got to be the GOAT. He's the Ric Flair of the group.
I'm Arn Anderson, then.
You're going to be Arn Anderson?
I could be. I'd prefer to be.
Okay.
Nate can be the guy on the right. Whoever is that? I'm not being him.
This guy right here, the guy with the
belt around his. Oh, I guess a couple have belts. The one around his waist. The one that, yeah, just not him. Cajun. Here we go. See, I don't even know what you're talking about. That is that like no, I know what you're talking about, but yeah, maybe they don't matters, but I know you know everything about college football. I've heard enough in the chat to say that you know. Yeah, we saw your new logo, Queen. Put that up there so we can get a closer look at it. We got a sheet. The sheet is making its first appearance on the show.
Yes.
You're still red.
Yeah, I know. Don't mind the stains. I pee sometimes at night when I sleep, so don't mind the stains on the sheet.
Put one of Aaron's comments up there.
Look at that.
Yeah, that's cool.
Fancy.
Good job, Aaron.
We've got a sighting, folks.
Who we got here?
We've got a sighting.
LL Stash.
See, this chat is jumping on me, and now every time I go to click on somebody's doohickey, it goes to the next person.
Doohickey?
That thingamabobber. Yeah, let's throw this in real quick. Joseph with his daily shameless plug. No problem. Ain't nothing wrong with that, Joe. I'm looking forward to that Tuesday night.
Yeah, your son asked. We are going to stick to. We're going to keep it to one topic. We're going to try to stick to one topic per show.
Yeah, so it's the Buccaneers this Tuesday, right?
Yeah, since they had a lot of the big moves this offseason, the biggest move maybe in the history of football. One of the biggest moves in the history of football. If it pans out, either way, it's a huge move. But we're going to talk about team by team. We're going to work our way through teams before the season and into the season.
Think about it. I mean, biggest free agent signings ever. Obviously Manning to the Broncos has to be right up there.
Right.
And then now Brady going to the Buccaneers.
Joe Montana
to the Chiefs.
Yeah. Because the main thing you know this as well as I do, Frank. Like you look up and an hour went by. So like we can talk about the Buccaneers for an hour, and it'll look up and like the show never even happened.
Right. Yeah, that would have to be in the bottom end of the top 5 millionth free agent signings. That was a little bit of a bust. I thought he still had some gas in the tank, but apparently Flacco didn't, sadly.
Yeah. He did not.
No. Kelly, the Ecom mom. See, I clicked on her, and it's bouncing to everybody else. What's up? Got them roundhouse kicks. Oh, my heart is here today. I love this. Not Georgina, I'd like you to, but where's she at? There, see, it jumped again. Victoria, my little sweetheart. Got that bingo game going, which I didn't win any games this week, which is no bueno.
I was actually driving to a deal on the last one, so I was not able to be there. I was there in the chat, but I was and listening, but I was not able to participate. Mm-hmm. Who else is here? So let me see if I got a bolo I can show real quick.
What about your general infantry guys you got yesterday? You were showing me.
That's going to be in my premiere coming up later. Gonna have to wait for that.
Cliffhanger. That's coming out today.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to premiere it like maybe 15 minutes after we go off the air. I just got done editing it. I'm making the thumbnail, and then I gotta upload it. So maybe 15-20 minutes after we go off the air, I'm gonna premiere it. What? Nikki T got yard sales.
How about everybody else? Are your yard sales starting up this weekend? Anybody?
I was looking in Arizona. There's a couple out there. There's a couple in your area, Matt. I was looking out there in the Santan Valley. See if I need to make a trip out there.
Right. Let's go.
I can't say that because that means I am definitely going. So I plausibly am going there. Plausibly.
We may or may not be. Looking at the yard sale map for today. Hey, there's a yard sale that has plenty of man stuff, Jimmy.
Yeah, I was looking at it. There's not a ton of stuff. Not a ton of sales. I don't have any big bolos. Here's a bolo. I did good on this. I found this at a thrift store for $3. I don't know what it is. Maybe people can tell me what it is. Let me share my screen. Share my screen. Screen. What are these? Anybody? So I found this at a thrift store for like $3. TP-Link AV 500 Powerline Starter Kit. Sold it for $44.99 plus shipping. And I have no idea what it is, but that's a bolo.
Gotta tell you, I'm not, never heard
What's
of a.
something to do with your phone? Powerline adapter starter kit. So it plugs into your wall, and then it has a phone line jack on the bottom of it. That's all I know.
So I wonder if like
HD streaming, green, plug and play. Yeah, I don't. To run the internet through your power line. Huh. I did not. Maybe I should have kept those.
you should have sent those to Kat there at
Huh.
the Nurse Flipper.
I did not Google it. I just eBayed it and found out that it was very
Right.
money, and I decided to buy it and sell it.
I never, yeah, I'm not one for Googling something to figure out what it is. I just care what it sells for on eBay. And
So hopefully they don't have a question later on, like, how does this thing work? I don't even know. I don't even know what it is. Hey, here's another bolo. Anything from this show is a bolo. My brother will tell you. Even though I didn't do great on these,
oops,
I've done
sorry.
oh, awesome. I've been really good on Doctor Who stuff. So this is a Doctor Who salt and pepper shaker. Picked this up for $1.99 at the thrift store. Sold for $16.19 plus shipping. But I've done really good on Doctor Who stuff. My brother will know. Actually, I bought a toy that I was gonna sell, but then my brother was like, I need that. So I was like, all right, I'll send it to you.
Look at this bad boy. I believe one Mr. Number 7 threw one of these over 100 yards that I found yesterday. And it's Bronco colors.
Yes.
Old school Bronco colors.
Sure.
Might have to and what's perfect about this is it fits my small hands. So this is a perfect size for me to throw. I did score this guy. You've always told me about these guys, Jimmy. The Jurassic World.
Yes. JP or JW on the leg. JP is better.
Yeah, I wish it said JP, but it does have the JW.
J-Dub. I could show one of my bolos from so I made a purchase on Facebook again, y'all. That'll be in my premiere. I bought a bunch of action figures.
Speaking of action figures, everybody needs a Norm from Cheers action figure. Look at that bad boy.
It's got the beer mug.
Right. What did we think it was the other day when I was showing you this, Jim? You and Nate the other night.
Oh, I couldn't see it. I was like, what? I was trying to see what it was because when Frank has his green screen up, it's hard.
Yeah, when I have my crappy green screen up, you can't see anything.
Oh, what was it? What did I say? I thought it was, and I was like, that can't be right. I don't remember.
So that was a couple cool little scores I got recently.
What's up, Grimes? How us? It's like he knows us,
right? Yeah, I may or may not have sabotaged Amanda's bingo card so I could try to win for once, but it didn't work out for either one of us Tuesday night. So
yeah. Let me find this guy right here because I'm hoping he is what I think he is. I know he is. Check this guy out, y'all.
Brittany got them brands in the house. What's up, Brittany?
I mean, I know toys, but this guy's older than me, so I don't know. This is a G.I. Joe action figure. I'm going to show you his butt talks, see if you guys can see it. Can you see the ear on that? No, you can't. 1964. 1964 G.I. Joe, original G.I. Joe, like the first year. Apparently this guy is an Australian jungle something fighter or whatever. This is a bolo. He was in a lot of G.I. Joes that I bought. And if he was complete with all of his accessories, he's worth like $130. But he's missing a hat, and I think he's supposed to have a flamethrower. But as he sits, I should get close to $100 for him because he's got all his. That's the original uniform that he wears, and he's got his machete right there.
He's got them jorts too going. He's got them shorts.
He's got his original machete, and he's got like these awesome socks. These socks are people are trying to get just the socks because they have the guy, but they don't have his socks. His socks are actually pretty valuable. And they're
you said the socks were like $30 or $40
Yeah, I've seen the socks for $30. But I should get close to $100 for him just like this with his uniform and having the boots and the machete. He's supposed to have like the Australian hat where the one side goes up.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Right, he must work out. He does have a tight buttocks. Yeah, and I bought a tub full of this stuff. Watch for that in my premiere coming up later today.
And you know what's funny about that was literally I saw the exact same ad, and I think there may be a chance that Jimmy and I may have been messaging the guy at the same time. Because when Jimmy showed me those last night, I was like, did he say he had some Ken dolls with that too? And I was like, was he in Broomfield? Yep. Did we just become best friends? Yep. Yeah, we were both.
I want to see Aaron's bolo. Aaron says she's going to. I may or may have not felt his butt in the video.
So this is.
I bet he does off camera.
Oops.
He didn't really want to show your bolo.
Yeah, I didn't. Little Emerson TV VCR combo, 88 clams, nice.
I actually use an old Panasonic tube TV for testing. I should probably sell it, but I use it for testing right now.
And I'm going to be honest with you, Aaron, probably the best thing you did in this title was put that retro gaming tag in there.
Yeah.
Because we've talked about that before, right, Jimmy? How a lot of the video games do not transfer well onto the newer technology televisions. And
Justin. So how was that shipping that, Aaron? I've had that TV that I bought forever with the intentions to sell it, but I was too scared to ship it. Or have you not shipped it yet?
That's always my like it was the same thing. Like again, like we said, we talked about that Castle Grayskull. Man, the shipping for that thing would have to have been $30 at least, Jimmy, do you think, for the size of the box?
Depends on depends on where it's going. Like that's the part I would have done calculated shipping for sure on it. Somewhere close FedEx, it wouldn't be too bad, 17, 18. But if it went to like Maryland or somewhere like that, like I sold that pumpkin and I shipped it to Maryland, that cost me a bunch to ship to Maryland. It wasn't very heavy, but what do we got now? Dan, the IT man, is hard at work again. Terrible. Why are we still wearing our hats?
The same reason why we're wearing tights with a jacket, Jimmy. It
just doesn't make sense, right?
What's
but Aaron, how was it like? What did you do to box it to make sure that TV didn't break? Like that's what scares me the most.
A lot of void fill and a lot of bubble wrap, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on, I got to bring it up here on this other screen. This is a internet exclusive. You will only see it here on this show. The 4 Sworcemen are ready to ride with their manager, Dan the IT man.
Oh shoot! Anthony with his hat on with that hair coming out the back just ain't working for me.
Look at those beautiful flowing locks, right? Hey, you changed your pose there, Nate, because the other one you were holding your belt on your side. Now you're holding it up. Nice, bold move.
Bold move, Cotton. It's terrible. Good job, Dan, for a quick edit. We'll give you nice work with the stapler and the paste and the scissors.
Buying an electric mountain bike.
So, like, you just don't have to pedal?
Because that's kind of my speed.
I would like to get an electric big wheel.
Yeah, I mean, I'm honestly dumbfounded on an electric mountain bike, honestly.
Wes Mac, are you buying for yourself? Dan needs to be on the salary. He is on the salary. He gets buffet points daily.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, want to make sure he gets some.
Oops, wrong tab. Here you go, Dan, for all your hard work.
You get a buff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, like 13 buffet points.
And an extra one for
he is anti-buffet point. Nate wants to see the picture of the 4 swordsmen again.
And Dan's just, happy about life, throwing up that 4,
Oh, shoot. That's funny.
I gotta admit, your face is the one that goes the most perfect on that body, Jimmy.
You think?
Anthony's kind of looks.
I think Nate's looks the best.
Nate's beard is covering the belt. That's how glorious that beard is. Oops, wrong button. I got to take this off the screen first. I don't think everybody wants to see us all in tights for very long.
The beard. Oh yeah, we're talking about Aaron has Joey Bada Bing on a game show tonight. What? Just hope you don't end up like Frank by the end of that show. Gotta take that comment down, man. There we go.
This thing. Aaron, be careful.
Right. But like I said,
there may or may not be a dead dinosaur at the bottom of this picture tomorrow.
Shit. We may or may not have a new segment now that involves Joey Bada Bing.
I got a bolo for you guys. See if I can do this.
You can leave that picture of your corpse on it.
It's for the ladies. I know the ladies want to see a picture of me, sans shirt, and sans dignity. Hold on. Where's it at?
Does anybody in the chat have a bolo they want to share? Maybe a bolo that's in their possession that they want to come live on the show and show us? Let us know in the chat.
So, I mean, this isn't a huge dollar item, but I mean, I think I may have paid a quarter at the flea market for these, but
Burberry glasses.
Got $24 for them, so I'm pretty happy with that. And then I just sold it, but let me see if I got paid for it yet. No, I haven't gotten paid. I haven't gotten paid for it yet, so it's not a sale as far as I'm concerned, so I won't show it.
Nikki T said they may or may not have found some Citizen watches that have some good value. I'd be interested to find out if you actually found them or not, because we all know that may or may not means it's only possible.
We call those cliffhangers in the video production industry.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
Oh, Cajun's only a couple away from hitting that 200 mark. So if anybody has subbed to Chris. Oh, this was an offer. This wasn't a sale. Yeah, I'll do this.
Let's see. Gym lock basket sold well. What's a gym lock basket? What's a? I don't go to the gym very often, or ever. What's a gym lock basket? Somebody tell me.
Do pray tell.
That's so sad. I'm like, what's a gym lock basket? Because I don't ever go to the gym. Wait, you have a Tinkerbell storage unit, Cajun? It's a locker. That's right. I'm in the gym, and I don't go to the gym. That's right.
Hey-oh. Making noises over here.
So, gym locker baskets. Gotcha. What's a gym locker?
Oh, hold on. I'll bring it up. They dropped a link, so let's check it out.
Check it out, y'all. Yeah, drop links to those bolos, guys.
Yeah,
we want to see some of your some of your bolos.
Oops, let me take this off.
Uh-oh. Take what?
So is it has the appearance of like a locker, like a school locker or whatever, but it's just a regular basket.
Penco metal wire gym locker basket. So does it go inside your locker? Can you click on the picture, Frank, or no? Really large?
Oh, let's see if it'll. Yeah. Now you guys know this is a recipe for disaster because I'm doing two things at one time, right?
That's when I try to do two things at one time. Is that made out of like aluminum?
It looks like it's made out of a real locker door. You know what I mean? Because it's got the locker number on it. And
oh, I see. It's a basket on the sides. Look, it does go in your locker. It like slides in and out. I bet. Watch. If you go to the side.
See how smart I am? I tried to click on my StreamYard screen, not the actual.
See, yeah, it's like it is an actual like a. You could keep chickens in your locker with that. That's cool.
That is interesting.
What's the dimensions on something like that? Like, what's the size? I don't see the dimensions. That's cool. Penco. Look at that logo. What?
There's your measurements there, Jimmy.
Look at this professional color here, man. He's making me look bad.
I know, right?
And all that.
Mine say just buy it. Don't ask questions.
So it's 8 inches tall, 9 inches wide, and 13 inches deep. That's okay. That's cool.
Man, talk about, look at that. Perfect for your artistic decor and imagination. Great descriptions, Eagle.
Yep.
Good job. All right, guys, who's got the next one? Come on.
How many did you say? I'm trying to see how many you said you sold. They sold. Nice. Nobody.
I'm gonna try to catch up on the chat a little bit, see if there's anybody else. I actually started watching. I watched a couple of your videos this morning where you were doing the separating all the jewelry from, you know. So I'm starting to get you some watched hours there.
Yeah.
Who else has one? Or who wants to jump in? Here, I'll also do this. Let's.
If you have a bolo in hand that maybe hasn't sold yet, but you know it's a bolo.
What's that, Jimmy?
Yeah, I'm saying if anybody has a bolo in hand that they want to show, like that they still have in their possession, that they want to show us live, jump on the live stream and show us. You're not getting unless you buy it.
Here's another one that Amanda scored yesterday. So, babe, is this any good? Oops. Nintendo Power Glove. Uh-oh, Cajun dropped one, or Victoria dropped one. So we'll do Victoria first, and then Cajun, Chris, we'll do yours next.
What?
That's surprising that. I mean, I don't know if it's because that was. I mean, I know it was a popular show on USA, but it wasn't like. So maybe because it wasn't on a national, you know, like CBS or NBC or whatever. But I'm surprised you got that much for that. To be honest with you,
that's kind of stuff I see at the estate sales all the time too, and I walk right past.
I know, right? Danielle gave me Frankie's girlfriend gave me like the first 3 or 4 seasons of Bones or something like that on DVD. Yeah. And I still haven't listed them. So
I thought you were gonna be like, I sold them for
it's one of those
anticlimactic ending.
Right. That was a very bland.
He's like, she gave me this awesome set of DVDs, and I was like, cool, and then I haven't listened to them
yet. They're still sitting on my
desk. All right, let's see what Cajun sold. He sold a thinking screen. It's still thinking. Ooh, Thrifting Goomba Mike's got a bolo for us too. Of course, we can't see Frank. Can you guys see it? All I see is a spinning wheel of death. Is Frank frozen? He's frozen. Or am I frozen? Who's frozen, guys? Let us know. No. Sorry. Frank gone. He gone. Frank frozen. Watch this. I'm going to be full screen in 5, 4, 3, 2. No, nothing. Come on, Frank. You know, I saw, matter of fact, I think if you watch my sourcing video from yesterday, I probably walked past a bunch. I know I walked past a bunch of seasons of stuff. But, like, it's not something I've gotten into a lot. So I guess some I should maybe venture out into. But I'm always looking for those toys, man. That's the first thing I start looking for is toys. And then collectibles. And you know, in that video I posted when I went to that estate sale, like, it wasn't the most comfortable having to wear a mask and try to walk up and down spurs and all that stuff. So I was kind of in a hurry to get out of that place. I found a couple good things, and then I was like, I got to get out of here. Right? Did someone say toys? OSP. If you guys, by the way, shameless plug, watch my premiere after this show. I should have it up in about 15 minutes after the show. I got a pretty good score.
Why you don't steal the neighbor's internet?
Why were there two of you? We can't handle two of you.
I was giving y'all a bonus.
He back.
I'm back. Guess who's back?
Maybe we could share my screen. We could try that.
Yeah, I don't know why I messed up on something. So
let me try to see if
let me
see if I can share on my screen. I'll just drop this. Oh, I can't drop that though. Holy bolo, Batman. Let me share this. How am I going to do this? Let me drop this over here. Bing! And then I'll go like this. I'll go like that. There we go.
Okay, so let me bring up Uncle B's second screen.
So this is from Cajun, I believe. Right, Cajun? I believe this was your bolo. I don't remember because I had to close out my other window. Hey, I got a notification right here. I better see what that is. Hey, so this is a Tinkerbell sculpted by Terry Hardin figure, limited edition artist series 2500. What'd you say you paid for this, Cajun? I missed that part. Sorry.
I think that might have been in the locker he bought.
That's pretty cool. She's like standing on a map. Come on. Yeah,
that is cool. Look at that.
Wow, $80, huh? Plus shipping. Did I see that right? Free shipping. What'd that cost to ship? Let's see if he's got dimensions on this. Did it have the box or anything like that, or was it just like loose like this? Part of a storage unit buy? Okay, so you had, per unit. That's still cool. That's really cool. Disney stuff does really good. All right, let me try to bring up. I'm going to hide this for a second. Let me try to bring up Michael's Thrifting Goombas bolo now. Hey-o. Just give me a second.
Aaron, don't knock my dial-up internet, okay? I get offended by it. I had to, Samantha went and picked up the phone, knowing that I switched the port from the phone to the router.
That's not bad. Cajun, $9 shipping to global shipping program. That's good. Really good.
Yeah, what does Nana think about that Tinkerbell figure?
Right. Was that Nana Tink approved? Come on. Maybe we shouldn't ask people to show bolos because our computers, our internet. This is the 3 bolo show. That's all we have time for.
That's all our internet can handle is. I think I figured out what I did wrong on my end, so we should be good.
You want to try?
So don't be afraid.
I'm having trouble to let them show your bolos. I got Thrifting Goombas. That was terrible, by the way. I got Thrifting Goombas up right now. I think. No, I don't. I lied. There it is. Maybe. It's loading right now. There it is. Human Resource Leadership for Effective School 5th edition. John Seyfarth.
Farth. Now what? I said Farth.
For some reason I can't click on it though. Oh, I can buy this still? What? Oh, no, it's sold. Bolo. So you said you bought this for $1/4, and I believe that's what it said.
Why does that look like Nicolas Cage?
Why did the picture change?
I don't know.
That's not the same thing. This is picture correct.
Whoa.
What happened?
Yeah, that's from Dr. Chester Karras.
Oh, I clicked on the wrong thing, bro. Yeah, I clicked on this.
Hard to believe we do this full time, right?
I'm done here, folks. We're done here. Look at that. Look at that beautiful desktop. Hard to believe we wasted. Sorry for wasting the last 20 minutes of your lives, people. I have wonderful internet connection, Dan. Not really.
I know. Literally, I could touch my router from where I'm at. So
I'm
I had YouTube going. I had eBay going. I had StreamYard going. I had a couple other windows open. So leave me alone. My internet's fine.
How's it user error if I'm waiting for something to load? Do tell. I know my speeds. My speeds are good.
What's your router? Potato? I'm going to check my speed right now just to prove. And I'm going to share fast.com. We're going to go. Yeah, mine's not so good right now for some reason. So I'm not going to share this.
Well, don't share it. I'll share mine if you share yours. This is to prove that it's my computer, okay? Let's prove it right here, right now.
Is this you?
Look at that, huh? I don't know what that means. Where's the... That's good, right?
1 gigabyte per second.
That's big.
Is that bueno or no bueno, folks? I like the Xfinity one better. It shows faster.
That's good right there, right? Huh? Look at that.
Damn, look at that. 690, 710. Dan said that's 1 gigabyte per second.
That's pretty good right there, right? It's my laptop. It's this whole thing right here. This piece of junk Lenovo 330 generic Walmart brand stuff. I mean, Lenovo's good, but I don't know. I don't know computers, but that's my problem.
I don't know Novas.
330 is not great.
See, mine's doing terrible right now. But I wonder if that's because, like, we've got Amanda, Samantha, everybody's, because I'm at 140 MIPS. I like the Xfinity one better. It shows a higher number. Your router's in downstairs with you, Jimmy, or is it upstairs?
No, I have a, look at this, huh? I ran a wire all the way. See that wire right there taped to the ground? that goes out the window over there, up the outside to the window upstairs, and into the router. That's what's up, y'all. That's IT specialist.
That's I
See,
believe that might
I got good
tripping hazard.
I got good internet. It's just when I have the this laptop doesn't have a what's it called video card. It has there's two different kinds. There's the dedicated one or the internal one or whatever. Correct me on that, guys. But it doesn't have a dedicated video card. So because of that, when I opened up the other window, it opened up YouTube to get to Mike's link. If I have StreamYard and YouTube going, forget about it. Video card says on board. See, there we go. Nate's correcting me. Yeah, so that's what happens with my computer. When two videos are playing, forget about it.
And for me, it's just I don't know. I'm like, my subdevelopment is like out in the middle of nowhere, like kind of when I say that. Yeah. And we literally have like this radioactive, what do they call that? Open space. It's a Rocky Mountain Arsenal. My dog has 3 tails, just so you guys know. Okay.
So that first test I did was better than the second test. So yeah. I'm getting really good speed. You know, I'm hardwired. I don't use the Wi-Fi. Yeah. So you said it was you, Dan. You hurt my feelings.
I thought he was describing us in general, the lack of memory and a slower CPU. I was like, hey, let's just leave personal things out of this, folks. My CPU is fine.
That's funny.
Yeah. I have a third arm that I don't show. It's kind of embarrassing, so. Oh, great. The always fun of somebody saying they're buying a shirt and now they got to ask 100 questions.
Oh, because I clicked the Nicolas Cage link. You may or may not be right about that. What I sell? Bolo. Look at this bolo I just sold. Picked this up in a grab bag at our Honey Hole, Frank. Paid $2 for the grab bag. And there's also, I still have the Barney set for sale. This is a birthday set for Little Mermaid. Grab bags and a tablecloth just sold for $27 plus ship. Boom. Vintage. That's a bolo. Vintage birthday decorations, especially Disney. Or I have a Barney set that I have listed for $60. Vintage birthday decorations do very well on eBay. Bolo.
So I just sold a vintage 1994 Lollapalooza concert tee. That was part of my brother's private stash. We got 61 bucks for it. I'm happy with that. Of course, then he sent, like, this is the message I get. Thank you for accepting our bid. We hope this message finds you well. Our payment will be completed shortly. Going forward, please supply us with a tracking number, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. Some kind of drop shipping sounds like.
Yeah.
Nate dropping that knowledge on video cards and stuff.
Right?
You know it. I do that terribly. I hurt myself trying to say that.
You know it.
Now I don't have any windows open or anything. I'm just watching StreamYard now. Oh, man. Bing!
Yeah, that's what that's what you feel like wanting to tell them every once in a while, Andy, is like, you'll get what I give you, damn it.
Right.
I mean, as soon as I generate the label, he's going to get his tracking number. I don't know why he needs to. Well, I guess some people probably ship through something else besides eBay. I don't know.
Right.
So I guess I get where he's coming from. It's just,
I suppose.
in the middle of trying to do a second, another nice little sale I'm working on. Anybody want to buy a 12 by 18 walk-in cooler? I've got one for sale, $2,500.
Sorry, I'm looking at some. What's going on, Frank? Are you there?
What's that?
Oh, I thought you froze again.
I'm working this walk-in cooler deal right now.
Yeah, it automatically, or pirate ship, it automatically sends. But some people ship lighter stuff different ways than actually using USPS.
Right, Nikki? It doesn't matter how much information you put into a description. It's like anything else. They're going to read the very minimal amount to start, and then, they take more time to send you a message than if they actually read your description. Like Eagle with that
Eagle,
basket. They have the measurements all in there, and I'm sure they get the message. How deep is this item? Yeah, whatever you do, falling is not a word we would like to be used around us because that's pretty much a taboo for us. Now Jimmy looks frozen. Let's just sit here for a couple minutes.
Why am I like we both had something happen on eBay at the same time?
Right?
Don't mention falling around these guys. I don't fall very often.
Hey, I did get my reminder for
That reminds me, my first time ever coming to Colorado to visit Frank, and he was showing me, and it was cold out. It was like February or something like that, wasn't it? Or so, I don't know. It was cold out, and it had just like snowed, and there was snow on the ground. And Frank goes to show me his backyard and his back porch, and he shows me his back porch, and he's playing off into the distance, showing me the rest of his yard. Little does he know, I'm like this on his dang porch, like sliding across the porch because it was all ice. I'm like, woo! I didn't realize it was ice, so I stepped on his porch and I'm all woo! Almost, I did not fall though. But Frank's like, yes, we got grass, we got a tree over there in the back, and we have a fire pit. And I'm just like. That was a terrible impression, but I didn't fall though, Nan. That was pretty funny, I thought. I was like, so that's ice, huh? He's like, oh yeah, I think you even said, by the way, that's ice.
Yeah. I was like, don't step there. I like the one that's fit in my cabinet. Like I said, I had that return where the guy said, the shirt doesn't fit me, I'm a large. Yeah, and the description said extra large. I'm just like, then return it. Maybe if you read and literally the measurement was in the heading of the listing, it was like a Harley Davidson shirt, blah, 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 men's extra large. They order it, send it to them. Yes, I'd like to return this shirt because I wear a large, not an extra large. Then why did you buy that shirt? Yeah, I'm gonna have to ask you to return that. Not that close, everybody, just for the record.
What happened?
They said I was showing you my back porch.
Terrible.
Terrible. That's
Terrible.
terrible.
Why am I not surprised that was Cody?
Right? Is it bigger than a bread box?
Right.
I'm like, yeah, you want to be like, you're getting cold. You're getting warm. Oh, you're getting warm. You're on fire now.
All right.
Yeah, like I said, because I was doing the whole, I had the dry erase board and I was putting the brand of the shirt and all the measurements on it. And that was my last photo I took in every piece of clothing. And no matter what, I still get the repeated questions over and over again. So I've literally even stopped doing that. I just. Not Victoria. She's not a bad influence.
No, sir. Victoria's being a bad influence.
Yeah, Nikki. My bread box is it ciabatta bread, French bread, brioche buns. What kind of bread are we talking? Because
yeah, I hate when you get that question. You're like I had a guy asking about an action figure. Does it have any scuffs or scratches in the paint? And I sent them like really close up pictures all the way around of the action figure. And I was like, and I said, as far as I can see, there's none visible to the naked eye. And then they sent like, so you're saying it's in really good shape because I'm a collector, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, again, I sent you pictures so you could make the determination. The pictures are very close up, very detailed. And they're like, well, they almost wanted me to get it in writing. And I finally just said, you know what? I don't have a collector's eye. And different collectors look at things different ways. So I finally just said, I don't recommend you buy it. Like, I can't promise you that it's in the condition you want it to be in. But it was like literally like 5 or 6 messages back and forth before I finally was like, I don't even want any part of this. Like, go away. Like, I don't want you to buy it. Like, I honestly want to block you and I don't want you to buy it.
Yeah, you almost, like I said, we've talked about it too in the past where I'm like, hey, Jimmy, check this out. Look at these questions this guy's giving me or asking me or whatever. And it's like, you almost feel, like you said, you feel the return already. You know it's coming.
Yeah.
So
I honestly, I try to be as nice as I can. I kept it nice the whole time. But my final message was literally like, I don't have a collector's eye. I can't promise you that it's in the condition that you'll want it to be in. And I'm not going to promise you that. So I don't recommend buying it. That was my last message. Because I just don't. And I think it would have been fine, but they were trying to get me to put in writing that it was in perfect condition. And I wasn't going to do it. Because it's open box. It's not even in the package anymore. They could have a scuff here or there that what was that time I sold a video game and to the naked eye, there were no scratches. The guy bought it and then he said he put it under some kind of special light and a magnifying glass. And he's like, look, there are scratches on this disc if you put it under this light and use a magnifying glass. And I was all, okay, well, I'm sorry. To the naked eye, there's no scratches on that disc. He got all pissed off and he was going to leave me negative feedback. And I was like, send it back. I'll make sure to block you when I get it back.
Yeah, I remember you telling me about that. Was that a PS? I'm sorry, I didn't pay attention. Was that a PS2 game? I think it was.
Yeah, it was a PS1 game. I think. I think it was Diablo or something
like black light or blue light or some sort of light to bring the
microscope and a magnifying glass. And he was all, look there, and he took a picture of it that way with the light on and everything. And I was like, come on,
man. Sam. Come on, chat.
Right? Is this new? Oh, shoot. That's funny. Yeah, I mean, what are some of your funny messages? I mean, I know we've all gotten them. You're like, really? What? Did you not see the picture?
Yeah, that's a good. Throw that in the comments, guys. What was the strangest or weirdest question or comment or whatever you've gotten on a listing?
Right. I'm trying to think. Like, I know I've had some.
Because I've got the one.
Like, really?
Hold on.
Oh, that reminds me of a story that I just had. Oh, I just remembered. You remember? So I bought a Nintendo DS and it had some games with it, and one of the games was like a Mario. I don't remember which Mario game it had with it, but I listed the Mario game, and the second I listed it, I got an offer for like $1 less. So I took the offer. The offer never came through. The person never paid. I did a item not paid, and then I did a final value fee on it. Got my final value fee back, hit relist. The second I relisted it, I got an offer for $1 less than what I was asking. So I was like, wait a second. So I went and checked, and it was the same person that made me the same offer. Like, they were trying to take my listing down so it wouldn't be active. I was like, what the heck, man? So I blocked that person. I was like, I'm done with you. Like, you didn't pay on the last time. So I blocked them right away, and then it ended up selling like an hour later. But yeah, so that was a weird one. That was like, I couldn't help but think like they're just trying to keep my listing from being active.
So I sold a guy one of these type, WWE wrestling belts. I've talked about this before, but in case anybody missed the story. So we start talking back and forth, and he wanted to buy a couple different wrestling belts I had listed, so I made him a deal on them. So the last question to me was,
sorry,
do you have a Facebook? And I said, yes, I do. And he said, cool, let me friend request you, because after I receive the belts you send me, I want to take pictures of me wearing them for you. No, that's not going to happen. I do not want to see a grown man wearing wrestling belts.
I took it to another level, because I was like, Frank, next thing you're going to get a picture of a guy in just the belt.
I'm almost, after you had told me that and I kind of read the messages again, I was like, I wonder if that's what he was implying, was I will send you pictures of me wearing the belts.
And only the
belt. Needless to say, and I got like a follow-up.
Oh, that's so funny. I had a guy, remember I had my guy, my stalker.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, you tell, but it was funny after the fact, after you showed me the pictures.
I didn't know I had the pictures though. Remember, like, well, I knew I had the one picture. I didn't know he sent multiple pictures. This guy wanted to buy a G.I. Joe from me, and he he sent me a message. The message read something like, I really want this G.I. Joe figure. I think it would look really good with my collection. And then there was a picture, and the picture was of his collection, like this behind me on his shelf. And he's like, I got a whole, it was a whole collection of G.I. Joes. So I was telling Frank, I was like, this is so awesome. Like, I'm going to definitely sell this to this guy because he's got a collection, and, I'm willing to give him a better price because he got the collection. So I'm showing Frank on my phone. I'm all, look at the picture he sent me. And, it was of the collection. And I was like, oh, there's more pictures. And I scrolled to the right or whatever. And the next picture is him sitting there at his kitchen table, fully dressed in his uniform, his army uniform. And he's just sitting there drinking a cup of coffee.
He was like,
"Why did this guy send me a picture of himself?" And Frank was driving. We almost wrecked because I was like, "Why the hell did this guy just send me a picture of himself sitting at the kitchen table with a cup of coffee?" Oh, shoot!
but it was so hilarious because he had like this like creepy vibe to the picture of him holding the coffee. Like
he was like, it was pretty funny. And so, like, I didn't even know I had that picture. I didn't know there was 2 pictures sent. So it was hilarious. Because I was like, Frank was driving. We almost got in an accident because he saw that picture and he stopped breathing, laughing.
So, needless to say, my guy, the
belt
joke on him because I sent him pictures of me wearing the belts.
Don't stretch those out, man.
I had to get multiples, and I had them like on my side because I wouldn't, wrap around the back. By the way, this thing is hideous. Look at this ugly belt.
NXT.
Yeah. Just got this at the Honey Hole, Jimmy.
Yeah. When'd you go?
Today's Thursday.
Yes.
Tuesday, I think it was Monday or Tuesday. Got a couple things, nothing to write home about.
Cool.
Oh, I did have. Oh, I showed you my. He's wrapped up though. Check this out.
Check it out. I mean, our honey hole is not as good as what Rev is finding at his. We're not finding metal detectors, but this thrift store always has just good stuff for sale. Except for their clothes. Their clothes are priced way too high.
Nicole,
their clothes are so expensive. The clothes at that store, way.
Nikki, are you still in the chat?
Oh.
Message me. We'll talk. Look at this bad boy. Big Mouth Billy Bass Christmas edition, folks.
They are not, Cody. They are not. Honey Hole is. It's not. We didn't say the other one. Honey Hole is like when Pooh Bear finds honey in a tree, and he eats the. That's what a honey hole is.
Look what makes this guy special. Oh, snap. I can't do this one. I forgot.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, Amanda's become my little fisherman. She's the one that finds all these.
There's a lot of other terms that I don't want you to explain it. Do not explain it, please. There's a lot of other terms that we use in daily life that could be.
But he's got a little bell. I forgot I took the C cell batteries out of those other things, so I can't show him singing again. But Nikki, if you're interested, I got your back, girl.
Like, look what you guys did with back porch. That's a daily term.
Right?
Man, we've already been on an hour and a half. How much longer do you want to?
Yeah, we're going to get ready because I got to work on this.
So this part of the show where we usually, if you guys have links to stuff you got going on later on, make sure you drop them. Aaron's got a live with Joey Bada Bing later today, I believe. I'm not sure the exact time, 8 Eastern maybe. Aaron, if you're still here, if anybody has that information on Aaron's live, she's got Joey Bada Bing on her game show later. Anybody else got anything else going on? I'm going to do a premiere. I'll say my premiere will drop at 3 Eastern. As soon as we're done here, I'm gonna go upload it and get that premiere going. Me and my brother have our sports show starting next week, Tuesday. That's 9 p.m. Eastern, right, Joseph? 7 o'clock my time. We'll be talking the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the first show, And again, it's just the theme is what are they thinking? Why did good or bad? Why they signed Brady and Gronk and some of the draft picks that they made. So Nana Tink is live tonight. All right. Anybody else got anything else going on? If not, that's all I got. Like I said, look for a premiere coming for me in about 20 minutes or so.
And don't forget, folks, Victoria has her show every morning at 5:30 Mountain Time, 7:30 Eastern Time. Correct, Victoria? Correct me if I'm wrong. And then obviously, most importantly, our Ecom and Beyond Pittsburgh brothers, Nate and Anthony, their show every morning at 10 p.m. Eastern. 10 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. You know it.
And then tonight's Thursday, so make sure you guys check out if you guys want to see a funny, like late night type show. Tommy Bernard is on tonight. He said 10 o'clock Eastern, so that'd be 8 o'clock our time.
Yep.
Really funny show. He does a really good job with Tracy.
They are our yes, they are our benefactors. They are the Victoria has Susie Woozy tonight at 5 p.m. Eastern.
Cool. All right.
Cool. Well, I'll make sure to drop in on everybody.
Yep, for sure.
This is for Aaron, correct? This link here?
Yep. Yep. Definitely make sure you guys all check it out. A lot of good content out there for sure. So, and tomorrow we'll have open mic, right? Open mic
on your channel, Jimmy.
On my channel, yep. I'll be setting that up later tonight. So, if you guys want to hang out with us live on the panel, we'll have the link in the chat.
And take a page out of Jimmy's playbook. I may or may not be red tomorrow. Trying to fix this lighting issue in the cave. So, all right, guys, we're signing off. So, thank you guys for taking your time out of the day to hang out with us. Everybody be safe. Have a great Thursday, and we'll see you throughout the chats and lives and premieres and everything else the rest of the day. So, thank you all, and we'll see you later.
Bye, everyone. You got to push it one more time, I believe, my man.
Oh, and the broadcast people in the